Hello, everyone. I'm Bonnie Lynn Bain from Elk Island Catholic Schools, and welcome to our final episode of Virtuous Advent with the Saints. The saint we are celebrating this week is Pope St. John Paul II, a beloved figure and the namesake for one of our schools in Fort Saskatchewan. Let's hear what our students at this school know about this amazing saint.
My favorite thing about St. John Paul II is how every time he went to church, he was always teaching everybody about loving God and Jesus.
My favorite thing about John Paul is how he started Youth Day for all the youth.
I feel so blessed to have grown up with St. John Paul II as our Holy Father. He was truly inspiring. I remember seeing him as a young child and just feeling incredibly filled with joy. Pope St. John Paul was known for his warm, joyful spirit and his genuine love for everyone he met. That great love for people translated into a special kind of bravery, the courage to stand firm, even when things were difficult or dangerous. This is why this week's virtue is fortitude. Fortitude is an inner strength. It means being firm in the face of difficulties and being constant in choosing what is good. Pope St. John Paul II showed this kind of strength throughout his entire life. As a young man in his home country of Poland, he lived through the terrifying time of Nazi Germany. He witnessed terrible tyranny, but refused to let fear change his faith or his hope. Later, when communism threatened his land, he stood firm. He held strong to his Catholic faith, his love of God, and his belief in the dignity of every person. He was a powerful voice for freedom and truth. That bravery and love led to a very shocking event, an attempt on his life. This brings me to one of the most incredible examples of his courageous love. After he was shot, St. John Paul II chose to visit and minister to the very man who tried to assassinate him. This act of forgiveness, this perfect example of courageous love, eventually led the man who had once tried to kill him to a life-changing conversion to Catholicism.
What I like about St. John Paul II is how he forgave the person who shot him, because that must be really hard.
Fortitude is powerful. So let's end our time hearing from our Elk Island Catholic students on how we choose to love in this Advent season courageously. Thank you all for joining us on this Advent journey. We hope and pray that you and your families have a truly blessed Christmas. God bless everyone.
We can love courageously by coming together and donating to the food bank.
We can also love courageously by growing the Grinch's heart and putting donations to the children.
We can also love courageously by going together as a school at our faith assemblies and waiting for Jesus to come.
Can you tell us what it means to love courageously?
Loving courageously means showing love even when it's hard.
Yeah, when can we do this?
For example, sharing what you have and others don't.
Definitely.
Being kind. Giving people who are hurt.
Absolutely.
You can love courageously by not being afraid to share God's word and going to church and inviting others to come with, and have courage to stick up for others.
Hey, Jackson.
Oh, hey there.
How could you love courageously this Advent season?
By helping your neighbor, by loving your neighbor as you love yourself. Going that extra step, that extra mile to say nice things to people. You might not think it makes their day. Believe me, it does.